Hello, Mothership! This is Miss Bliss reporting in. So, my studies on the Lo1 books came to a screeching halt earlier. I got halfway through book 3, and then the words wouldn't stay put on the page. So, reading other texts and books, no problem, it's not like there's something wrong with my eyes or my focus or anything. But when it comes to texts like the Lo1, they tend to have a life of their own. So I figured there's gotta be something else I need to know before the books will let me continue reading them. So, and in contemplating this, it hit me that, especially in the spiritual community, but I guess basically everywhere, there's a bit of a lack of focus on the material world or the physical aspect of life. And the Lo1 was saying something about having to balance both the physical and the non-physical aspects. So I looked at my own life and I really have been ignoring the material world for a while myself. And, like everything from my housing and financing all the way to unresolved traumas that I should have, dealt with like yesterday or something. I haven't been all that dedicated to my work, and even my body's become terribly out of shape because of, lack of exercise. And also, I realized that my knowledge is exceptionally extensive when it comes to spiritual matters, but it is rather lacking when it comes to the more physical stuff. So I've acquired new books, which I may or may not report on in the future. I have yet to determine the relevance of these books, so we will see. It did get me thinking on what is the bigger lesson for the collective here. I mean, there seems to be a huge imbalance in the base chakras, or the red, orange, and yellow rays of the collective. And you can see evidence for this in the massive fear and poverty consciousness that is plaguing the population. The same can be said for the extensive sexual abuse that has come to light lately. Another very obvious base rate blockage is in the pandemic of lifestyle related illnesses. The collective lack of knowledge on how to care for one's body is, creating a lot of unnecessary suffering and putting people in way too early graves. Totally unnecessary. Now, how do we fix this? As always, starting with the self is the most logical approach, so I will be reviewing my own blockages. I will be reading up on the topics I don't yet know enough about, and I will also be getting some exercise. So I'll report back soon. Love and light, Miss Bliss.